I'm trapped in this body. There's so much that wants to get out. There's so fucking much that wants to get out. I want to fucking laugh. I want to dance. I want to fuck. But there's this terror. It's like this gatekeeper. I start to do it. Every time I start to move towards my dreams, this fucking demon just squeezes me. Started 15 months ago with ayahuasca. I was living on Big Island. 3 nights. And she fucking showed me everything that I was unaware even existed. And I was left fucking broken wide the fuck open. And I flew back here to Chicago to stay with my parents. It was the only semblance of safety that I knew. And I spent 3 months bedridden, suicidal, Googling how to commit suicide painlessly. Unable to move, just in turmoil all the fucking time. And I've been getting stronger. I've been getting stronger. I've been getting stronger. I've been getting stronger. I've been doing more things. I saw my inner child during that experience on Aya. And he was curled up in a ball. And he said, I don't know how to be me in this world. I don't know how to be me. I don't know how to just do life. I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't know how to fucking financially support myself. I'm so fucking scared of everything. I'm scared of you watching this, that you're going to judge me. I'm scared I'm going to die if I'm judged. I'm scared of being too fucking weird. Too fucking much. Too fucking silly. Too happy. Joy scares me. I DJ'd my first dance last week, and I felt so fucking open and alive, and then I come back here to Chicago, to the home of my birth, and I just forget all my worth, and I just curl up into a fucking ball. And darkness is like spooning me and fucking me. I feel so trapped in pleasing others. Even my fucking therapist. He just prescribed me new meds yesterday, and I didn't take them. I don't want to numb anymore. I don't want to numb, but I also don't want to be this alive. I don't want to be this lucid. Because I can't hide anymore. I've been numbing for 34 fucking years. I've been numbing. I've been dead for so long that feeling alive feels so scary, even though I know how powerful I am. I know I'm the butterfly. I know that I can create what God wants to create through me. I know it. I feel it. And I won't give up, even though there's so many fucking days I don't want to shoot myself in the fucking head. I was just staying with a friend in Indiana, and the fear and the terror, even though I was in a safe space and she's an amazing fucking human, I just felt this terror all the time. It's like that's all I feel is terror. There's so much of me that wants to get out and just fucking be. I don't know how to integrate that into society. Where do I live? What do I do? I feel like I'm fucking constantly lost in chaos. And then there's parts of me that see that and say, I don't want the responsibility of this life. Get me the fuck out of here. I don't want this shit. I didn't ask for this power. I did not ask for this. Let me be fucking normal. Let me just be able to work a job and have a few fucking friends and smoke weed and watch movies and play video games like I used to do. Let me jerk off. Spent fucking 15 years just jerking off all my life force into a Kleenex. Scared of women, scared of life, scared of everything. Accused of rape when I was younger. And so my dick, this penetrative energy, I want so badly to take this heart and channel it through And fucking, I want to fuck the world with my love. I want the world to feel how much I love, because I love so much. I love so much. I feel so much in every fucking moment. I feel like I'm constantly in this sea where tidal waves are flowing through me every single moment, and I don't know how to be with it. And so now I'm on anti-anxiety meds. I'm on Klonopin, and 1 or 2 pills a day helps me a little bit. But for what? What is it all for? I have $1,000 to my name. I'm not working right now. I can't fucking work. What is it all for? Why am I so scared to be in my body and slow the fuck down and trust? Hawaii keeps calling to me. Colorado keeps calling to me. I tried going there before. I lived in Hawaii for 2 separate instances. I lived on the beach. But when I'm alone, I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. I'm so fucking scared of everything. I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of existing. Just waking up in the morning feels like a behemoth of a task. I just want to curl up in a ball and put the fucking covers over my head and die. And just put an end to it. Just give me morphine. Just stick it into my fucking veins. I don't want to be this lucid. I don't want to be this fucking lucid. And then I get these downloads that say, Kai, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And that scares me, because I realize how powerful I am. That my ability to manifest what I desire is real. It happens. And I wake up most days and I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. I go for walks, I listen to music, I dance sometimes, I do some qigong, I do some yoga, I do all the right things. And I know I'm growing. But this unrest that I feel, it makes me feel insane. I feel like I'm on a permanent ayahuasca trip and I'm stuck in the shadow. And right now, it's like, how the fuck do you get out? How do you get out of your childhood home? You're so afraid. I'm so fucking afraid. It's like a little child that never got a chance to explore or do anything, so the entire world seems scary. And he doesn't trust himself. He doesn't know how to protect himself. He doesn't know how to take care of himself. And he dissociates at the smallest sign of trouble. I feel so ill-equipped in this avatar. And so I want to forgive that part of me. I do. I don't want to be the toxic masculinity that told me I'm a pussy, that I'm too soft, and that I'm weak, because that's not who I am. So how can I find a way to love that part of me, that little boy, that feminine part of me that wants to like feel everything and be so embodied and make love to the world and be naked and just like, go slow and lick and taste and smell everything. How do I navigate the constant unknown without my mind freaking the fuck out and me going back to a mental hospital? How do I do it? I don't know. The highs and the lows are insane. I'll go to these events, like I'll DJ an event, and I'll feel like I'm with my people and I can be myself and I'm expressed. And then as soon as I leave, I go back to what's familiar. What's familiar? Depression. What's familiar? Numbing out. What's familiar? Hiding. What's familiar? Safety. My dream. And Joshua shared this with me on his call. He does what he likes to do. He plays and he gets to make money from it. That's what I want to do. I don't even know how to fucking play. I'm so scared of joy and play that even when I do it in these ecstatic dance spaces, or if I'm in it for too long, I feel so naked and exposed and I go back to what's comfortable. And what's comfortable is living at my childhood home, being in a space of scarcity, being in a space of self-abandonment. So how do I continue to step forward into the darkness, into the unknown because I know who the fuck I am in here. I just don't know what is next. I don't know how the fuck to make decisions. I don't trust myself. But I know that I want to be seen. I know that I'm here to be seen on a big scale. I feel it, and that terrifies me. Because I notice now when I walk into a room how much my energy impacts others. And at first I thought I was egotistical because I thought that I was having an impact on others to manipulate them or to do something. But no, my energy is influential. That's who I'm meant to be. And all my life experiences have prepared me for this. I was in Boy Scouts. I'm an Eagle Scout. I led retreats. I led leadership. But I've hid from it for so long, and now it's like, how do I lead myself? How do I break free from these confines? How do I trust the unknown? Because when I'm in the unknown, it makes me want to curl up into a ball and die. I feel so afraid and unsafe all the time in my own energy. I just feel this terror. It's like ancestral generations of men, of boys, of children who didn't feel safe to emotionally be their fucking rawest. And I just feel so confused. I know who I am, but yet I don't. I know that Hawaii's calling me, but how do I get there? When do I go? Where do I stay? What do I do? And I'm at this precipice. I'm DJing a dance on the 10th. I'm calling in all these herbal medicines from someone I met. And I'm getting prepared to leave. I know that. I know that I won't be here much longer. Not past the month. I can't do it. But then these survival fears come up of how are you going to make money? How are you going to support yourself? You can't take care of yourself. You're going to wind up back here at your parents again. You're going to go back to a psych hospital. You're going to be in a group home forever because you can't take care of yourself, because you can't be alone with yourself, because being with myself moment to moment feels impossible. I go through stretches of presence. Yesterday, I was pretty fucking present with myself all day. And then I wake up this morning and I'm just like, I don't want to fucking do this. And I need to allow myself the space to say, I don't want this. I don't want this. I didn't fucking ask for this. Fuck all the new age. Fuck all the stuff that says I chose this. I don't want this. I don't want this amount of responsibility. I do not want this fucking power. And I know that humor and play is actually what I'm here to. That is my medicine. Authenticity, weirdness, joy, play, the high frequencies, which has caused me to plunge into the lowest frequencies of hell, where I just feel surrounded by darkness. And yet there's so many moments of harmony. Harmony is what I'm here for. I want harmony with the universe where everything just flows. There's no overthinking. There's just trust. There's listening to my body. There's this mind-body connection. And I do the next thing and it just flows. But I hit these walls of fear and then I collapse. And so how to push through is where I'm at. How do I push through? I'm in an amazing space right now. In many ways, I have $1,000. I paid off all my debts. I had a lot of debts. I was hit by a car and I got a large lump of money. I haven't been able to work. Paid off all my debts. I don't really have many responsibilities. I have freedom. But I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I just want to be seen. So what I want to do is be seen and not be seen. I want to be witnessed. I want to be able to just do whatever the fuck feels right in the moment and be seen in it. But that means dying. It means dying to means dying. It means dying to who I thought I was. Because when I'm in my body, I'm not a program anymore. I'm not the identity of Kai. I'm the living being of Kai. There were 2 nights when I slept in the woods in Hawaii. I've never felt more connected to myself because I wasn't able to think. I was creating my space. I was in the wilderness, built a fire, and I was just operating as an animal. I need to operate as an animal. Too much electronics fucks me up. It gets me into my head. So where can I go where I can be an animal and be in my body? That's what I need. That's my prayer. That is my prayer right now. What's next? Is it Hawaii? Is it Colorado? When is it? What is it? What does my dream look like? My dream is to live a very tantric life, to be so in love with everything. And yet that's what scares me. Everything scares me. And I feel like such a fucking pussy. Like I literally I hid my whole life. I hid my whole life. I tried to do all the things everyone wanted me to do. Tried to get drunk. Tried to watch football. I abandoned myself at such a young age. I don't even remember when the fuck it started. And now the path back home to myself feels like constantly walking through darkness and insanity. I want other people in my life, and yet I'm simultaneously still so terrified of them. I'm scared to let go and let my body lead. Let the feminine lead. Let the sensuality lead. Let the emotionality lead. Let the feeling sense lead. I'm scared. And I see how it's ancestral. It's like the toxic masculine that we're cleaning out collectively is this mind control, the mind controlling the body, or the mind abandoning the body, either being too tight or too loose, dissociating, numbing, avoiding, or controlling, resisting, repressing, just ignoring the body, raping the feminine. And if you ask me, I want to make love to the feminine, my inner feminine, the outer feminine. I just want to worship her. Oh, I just want to worship her so much. I want to sing her love songs. I want to cry together. I want her to know how beautiful she is. Starting to feel raw. I can't believe I'm actually fucking recording this. It feels good though. Why do I have a hard time doing things for me? I wake up, I'm in this moment. In this moment. What feels good for me to do? Does it feel good for me to stretch? I feel like there's so much grief. There's so much grief and terror that I'm going to explode. Yeah. 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 I don't know how to be me here. It's requiring me to be in constant meditation. And I suppose that's the way of the warrior, reading that book, Return of the Warriors. The contrast between my soul's way of living and how I have been living is so extreme. It feels like constant death. Constant, constant death. Constant death. Right now, I don't have a lot of space because I'm at my parents' and I specifically asked for a little space to record this. And I want some integration time alone. I feel like for my first video, this feels complete. I moved a lot. I needed to get out the fucking just the part of me that does not want to be here and wants to commit suicide so badly. Like I don't care about the joys that I see in my future. I don't care about the performance art where everyone is touched by my expression. I don't care about the orgies with people that I love. Not just orgies of carnal pleasure, but orgies where it's love. It's worship. It's like I don't care about any of that. The juice doesn't feel worth the squeeze. The discomfort doesn't feel worth what's on the other side, and maybe I am just a fucking pussy. Maybe I'm literally going to live in my parents' basement for the next 40 fucking years. And everyone around me will say, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? And everyone in my family, even though they do love me the best that they can, they'll say, oh, do you need more medication? Do we ever think about the fact that maybe people aren't broken? Maybe it's the trauma, maybe it's the way they've been conditioned to live that requires them to need medication. And so I'm trying to figure out how to make this transition where I don't need medication other than herbal medication, how I can feel safe in my body, how I can trust the unknown. And that is my prayer. I know that right now in this moment, I'm safe. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. My survival needs are taken care of. I have finances. I want to get this heart out into the world. This heart that breaks down at everything. I cry. I cry all day. Gratitude at the beauty of the world, like going for a walk. I cry at trees. I cry when I'm in so much fear that I want to die. Like I don't know what to do with it. I cry when I just want to curl up in a ball. I lament the fact that I took a Klonopin this morning. I don't want to be on those medications anymore. They just numb you. And it doesn't even feel good to take the drugs anymore. It's like that song by The Verve called The Drugs Don't Work. The unsafety of living beyond my programs feels so scary.
like I'm a 2-year-old being pushed off the nest by a mother and learning how to fly on the way down. And all my shame and all my fear are my companions. And it's fascinating because even the people around me, there's no one to fight except what's the trapped trauma in my mind and my body. Because even everyone around me, I'm not facing external adversity right now. Yes, there are programs in my familial system of people pleasing and perhaps codependency. They're subtle, they're there. But there's no one on the outside right now saying, Kai, what the fuck are you doing? Kai, you're doing something wrong. If anything, there's a group of beautiful soul family who's cheering me on as I lean into DJing and all these things. But I'm so fucking afraid of just life, of feeling, the feeling sense of the feminine. Of course, what I want most is this inner harmony, this merging, this love making of the masculine and the feminine. I want to make love. I want to have sex. I want to fuck. I haven't had that many partners because of my trauma. I've had a few recent partners, and I've been getting more comfortable being intimate, but I'm still terrified to trust my body, to trust myself sexually and sensually. I do really feel called to go back to Hawaii. Now that I'm sitting here, I want to go back to Hawaii. There's also a trip to Colorado I feel like I want to take. But I'm so afraid of making a mistake, of being homeless again, of running out of money. It's like this uncertainty of where would I live? Do I take another leap? Because last time I took a leap, I ended up on a beach in Maui for 2 months. And yeah, I had some amazing experiences out there. But I was pretty much in fight or flight all the time. I think I only survived because I would walk through the town, Paia, and I would stay alive by connecting to other people, which is a gift that I have. I could connect to anyone, anywhere. But when I'm alone, what do I do with myself? And there's this angst of feeling insane. And so now that I do feel free, and I can't deny it anymore that I am free, what am I going to do with this freedom? Because I am. I have enough money to book a flight somewhere. I could theoretically go to Maui, start working as a waiter. It's just like I can't make decisions. I don't know how to make decisions. I just have such a hard time being with myself moment to moment. I feel insane. There's so much energy pulsing through me all the time. I just wanted to stop. But that's not how life works. It doesn't stop. It never stops. And usually my favorite part of the day now is in the evening when I'm winding down and I just light some incense and I'm in my bed and I'm maybe reading or I'm breathing. But I know that there's no more expectations. It's like when I'm awakened with a day like this where the slate is empty. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? And that, I feel, as long as I'm in this container, that's gonna be my process of like unwinding. Like, what do I actually want? And I feel like what I said is that I do know. I feel like I've known for a year that I want to live a very tantric life, like in the wild, definitely in nature, feet on the ground. I was a tour guide for a time in Maui, like something like that. But I'm so scared of that. Why is it that I'm so scared of the thing that I want? Like, I want freedom, I have it, and now I'm afraid of it, and I want to go back. I want to go up to my room now and take like 4 Klonopin and just numb out for the day. Why am I so afraid of it? What is this responsibility I'm so afraid of? How can I get stronger? How can I, this is another prayer, how can I surround myself with loving people who push me from a place of love? They respect my sovereignty. They also hold space and are compassionate for where I'm at. That's what I feel like I need people right now. I need community. All my wounding has happened. I was bullied so much. And I can feel this like somatic sludge in my neck. Most of my tension is here. It's right here, neck and shoulders. It's like this turtle shell posture that I adopted after decades of you're too much. Stop. Don't do that. You're weird. You're fucking gay. You're a faggot. Stop moving. So it's like I'm working through this somatic sludge. I'm watching my mind freak out. Watching parts of me that don't want to be witnessed tell me to kill myself. And thank you guys for witnessing this. This is just the beginning. I think this is about as far as I'm willing to go today. Because I do, as I said, I do have some time. And I wanna lean in, and I also want to give myself space to let things unravel. Because stillness and slowing down is the lesson. I've been an escape artist my whole life. I've run away. And I don't want to just run to Hawaii. I don't want to just book a flight and do some crazy shit, because that's what I've always done. What would happen if I slowed down? And the last prayer I'll speak out is that this is the truth. There is a place for me in this world. I know it. I wouldn't be here otherwise. There is a way for me to support myself financially by being myself. By being myself. And I don't, all the stories that come up that tell me I can't do it, it's not real. It's the shadows. It's the self-saboteur. I've prostituted my energy so much. But I know it's possible. And I know I feel caught in this liminal space right now. But I know, and that's what I'm speaking of, I know it's possible. And I will not fucking kill myself, because I know it's not also just about me. I know that my medicine is not meant to be held. It's meant to be shared. And it will come. It will come with time as I slowly move through these layers. This pain, this grief, this terror that's keeping me. It's keeping me here. All the emotions I never felt safe to feel, the terror and the rage and the grief. I know there's a way for me to do what I want to do, to sustain myself, to be radically authentic, to follow my desires. And as long as I attune to other people and respect other people, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I don't want that to be a limitation anymore. I want to set that intention in this moment that my wildest dreams are manifesting. And I get to trust, I like the word God, I get to trust God that it's happening. And it's happening for me, and it's happening for all of us, because as we all step into who we are more and more, the entire frequency of the planet has changed, and I know that. And I know that whatever ancestral terror that I'm holding, I know I can work through it. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't strong enough to move through it, if I wasn't a fucking warrior. Even when I don't feel like a warrior, even if I want to say, dude, you're 34, you're living at your parents' house, you don't have a job, what the fuck are you doing? I will remember it. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the next one.